So this is a $30 bottle of resin. And I was trying to figure out a way to be able to dip the baits a little easier. Yeah, UV resin. Don't use something clear.
Makes a nice coaster.
I now have a $30 puck.
It's a coaster.
So, it's a coaster now. In the meantime, we've got our actual shop right now has got these going out here. So what I've started to do is create a stencil here. And this here will actually never turn into a bait. It's just going to stay exactly how it is. And it just gives me a little bit of a foothold to drawing this over and over again in multiple times. So this here is roughly about 55 baits that have all been done pretty much the same way. The same way, except for a couple here. Like this is a different size here. I'm going to make this into a little swim bait. But for the most part, it's just all the same bait here, and you can see the stencil. So those will be going out soon. We are going to launch our store in on March the 1st. That it's going to be available across multiple platforms. Instagram is going to be one. Facebook Marketplace is going to be another, and we'll continue to keep the updates going on with that. We also have these going out as well. These here are our plastic lure blanks that will be going out as well soon onto the market for March the 1st. So we've got that looking forward to come up, and we're going to keep going and rolling with these videos. I would like you guys to subscribe. Keep going on with these lure builds and these jig builds, and we'll keep you updated with the store and everything like that, so that if you guys are interested in buying any of the baits from our company, then you can go ahead and do so. Much nicer day outside today, but still very cold. Which brings me to our next project. Let's have a look here. Some people make a charcuterie board for cheese. We made one for fish. We're going to take this lead pot here and give us some spots to use these mustad hooks and try to create our own ice fishing jigs. Some worm jigs and some brush hog jigs. So let's get right to it then.
Charcuterie. Charcuterie.
So now that we've gotten this far, I'm going to plug in the lead pot. I'll take a few minutes to heat up, and then we'll go right to making some jigs. And what I've also added too is a couple of spoons. So I want to see what happens when we do the spoons and see if we can actually get some workable spoons out of these. I also have a cylindrical cylinder sinker that I would like to try too. That's good for, you know, going through the grass mats and everything for a worm bait. And then later on, I'm actually going to wait until the spring for these guys here, but later on we'll get back into these will show up on another video later on. And they're just blade baits that I would like to tinker with as well and see if we can get those to work. Anyway, so this is basically the finished product. This is basically the finished product now, and just used a Dremel to create all the cavities. Permanent marker to dress it up a little bit, and some Varathane to coat it so that it's basically, you know, ready to go and could be used over and over again without any issues. Yeah, so we're going to take our hook, place it into the cavity. Okay, after a couple of tries, we've got one now. So we're going to take it. So after messing around with it for a little bit, we've got this guy. This guy here worked out. So just got to paint him up and clear coat him, and he's ready to go. And then this guy. So that's just a few of some of the ones that you can do. And you'll see a few more of these in the videos to come. Some of these we'll use for some ice fishing, and as you can see, some of these other ones we'll just use throughout the season. And I may incorporate some of these and some of the builds that we do in the future. So that's that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Wow, this video is full of absolutely nothing.